All right, everybody. I guess I'm live. It says I am. I'm gonna set my camera up here. And, hopefully, I'll get the picture that I want. I don't know if I trust that in there or not.
They're not on.
Well,
Here you go.
it says I am. Hang on a second. All right, let's do this way. Gotta get the camera better that way. Is that what's that showing?
Well, you're showing the roof.
Oh, hang on. Let's hit the button.
There you go.
Okay. So I got my ingredients all mixed up. Making oatmeal cookies. I don't know who for yet, but I'm making oatmeal cookies. I add a few things to them, but I've got my butter melted, and I'm putting my white sugar and brown sugar in. I use a little more brown sugar than I do what it calls for. Not much, just a little bit. And so you mix that up good, get it creamy. Got my oven heated. It's 290 right now. It's supposed to go to 300. And I do use real butter. I use 2 sticks. The recipe on the oatmeal box is the one I use. But I use the old recipe. The new recipe calls for 1.5 sticks, or about that. And I use 2 full sticks. Makes them better, I think. Once I get that, I put my eggs and vanilla in. Stir them in good. I hope y'all can see this good, because I can't see what I'm looking at. What I'm showing you. And I don't see the chat, if there is any. Next, I put in my flour, cinnamon, and baking soda. And first, it's more like a dough then. It takes quite a bit to stir that in. And it's supposed to be all the liquids that you need, but sometimes I have to add a little bit of water to get it a workable consistency. It's too thick too soon. Okay. I'll got that. The next thing is my oatmeal. Just have a lump in my brown sugar. 3 cups oatmeal. It's been a while since I've made these, so it's time. They don't last very long. And then I have my raisins, I have chocolate chips and walnuts that I put in. All at once.
Bubba says, tell Wahya you need to make me a mod. I will hit the trolls.
Oh,
You've already had to bounce 2 of them out.
okay. Well, I can't do it here. I don't know if you can or not. Hang on a minute, let me see.
That's okay, I've got them.
Okay. Can you make him a mod from there?
I don't think so. Let's see. No.
Okay, well I can't see the chat or anything, so because I don't do this very often is why he's not a mod on it. Alright, that seems to be a little bit more mixing. You don't really know until you get that spoon down in there good and see what the bottom's doing. I don't usually mix with this spoon. I've got a bigger spoon that I use to mix with most of the time. But anyway, and then I have my final ingredient, which is coconut flakes. And I mix those in good. Now you can use the non-sweet coconut if you don't want quite so much sugar to it, because the coconut flakes are sweetened, unless you get the kind that specifically says not sweetened. And I think that costs a little bit more. I don't understand why you pay more for less, but anyway, that's the world we live in. It reminds me of a story that I heard years ago about a guy that called in, wanted his phone unlisted, and it was going to cost him extra. He said, well, what's it going to cost me if I don't even want a phone? Yeah, that's the world we live in. Alright, I've got those mixed up. I am going to have to put a little bit more water in there. Not much, just a little bit extra. Make it easier to put too much, your cookies will flatten out too much. If you don't have enough, they won't stick together when you put them on the thing. All right, now I'm going to set those aside. Get my 2 pans out. Spread them. I think it says ungreased cookie sheet. I always grease mine. Just a light spray. And then once you get that done, I'm ready to dish them out. And put them on the cookie sheet. I need to put a little bit more liquid in that. I don't know. And I'll get about 2 dozen cookies out of this. Maybe not, maybe a little bit more. I've gotten, I think one time I got 28 cookies out of it. The next time I got 1 short of 2 dozen. So anyway, that's ready to go in the oven. And they're about 30 minutes. Or not 30 minutes. You'll know when they're done. You'll be able to hear, smell them when they're done. Don't leave them in too long. I don't like mine doughy in the middle. So I leave mine a little bit longer than some places, some people do. But and then I can load up the next batch and have it ready when those are done, which will be a little bit. Yeah, I figured.
They're getting this for.
Where Bubby is.
Nothing's there.
There's your bud. He should be now. All right. Yeah, it says bake 30 to 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So it'll be a little bit before they're ready to come out. I don't know if I can put this on pause.
Just do a second one.
And I'll do another one in a little bit. So we'll see you in probably 30 minutes or so. When I get ready to take them out, I'll hop on and see what we can do. So, y'all, that's not what I need. Yep. Okay.